Capricorn. Welcome to my channel, Higher Healing Tarot. I'm Rosina, and I'd like to help you ascend on your healing journey. Please be mindful that I'm reading with universal energies, so it might not all resonate with you. Take what you can from it. Also, remember to please like, subscribe, share, comment. The more you connect with me, the better I'll be able to pick up on your energies, and the readings will become more accurate for you. All the cards are shuffled beforehand, so let's get started. All right, I'm gonna pick an ace, a base energy card, just to see what's going to, the energy around the reading. And then I'm going to do a 3-card spread. We're going to do your recent past, your current energies, and then coming into the beginning of, or mid-October. All right. So let's see what Spirit has for us today. Copy! Pleasure. My life is deliciously joyful. Capricorns never want to have pleasure. So this is saying, you better get a little... It's funny that it's a coffee cup and, not a beer or a glass of wine or something. But this card is kind of saying, to remember what is pleasurable in your life, to remember what is joyful, and sometimes just sitting and having that cup of coffee can be very, very peaceful, very pleasure. It just brings you pleasure. It's just nice, good. This energy just feels really kind of like nurturing and happy, and it doesn't really have much in it. It's kind of even keeled and balanced and just smooth, like a cup of coffee. So let's get some more information on this, Capricorn. So this is really telling you to just get in the zone right now, because it seems like you guys have been working really, really hard. There's a lot transitioning. There's a lot that came through for Cappies. You had this glow up happening, and it's kind of saying you kind of did the work. So now you're just taking this energy and now sail with it a little bit, instead of it being about work. So, all right, let's see what we got here, Cappy. So we have the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. And I clarify all these as we go. Then I have the Two of Cups, the Page of Wands sitting in the middle of the reading, and the Nine of Wands. A lot of wands going on here. Very spirited, inspired energy coming in. I'm going to pull my thing down just a little bit. Inspired energy coming in, leaving behind, a new cycle happening here. Yeah, it's just really good energies here of movement forward, and the horses are usually joy too. So, all right, and then moving forward. I said we're moving forward, and then the Wheel of Fortune comes out. The King of Cups, and then the Queen of Cups. Wow, so this ends in this little divine coupling here in mid-October. So maybe you have some love coming in for you. You also have the Two of Cups here. Yeah, this is really looking like there's something romantic going to happen once you start to follow your inspiration, but we're going to clarify. And then the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, be nurturing and kind to yourself. Give yourself life's pleasures. Remember that there are pleasures in life, Capricorn. You don't just have to be doing all the time. It doesn't have to be about work all the time. I am so guilty. I'm so guilty of this. I work all the time. Like I can't, and it's just being a Capricorn, you kind of just have that drive to like do it. And when you're not doing it, you think you should be doing it. So this is kind of saying like, take that step away. Okay. So coming into the beginning of October, we have this Knight of Swords. But he's kind of like sending this really strong rushing energy out, and then this Ten of Swords comes in. So it's about sending this energy away, like anything that was like causing you drama, anything that was causing you kind of like to lose your way, overthinking, anything like that. This Knight of Swords comes in and like starts to just, it's taking that energy away so that it can end for you and start a new cycle. So then right after that, now you have this beautiful little Knight of Wands that comes in here. He's a little bit more playful. That energy is a little bit more, like I said, this is like a spirited move forward, like an inspired move, being inspired by something and moving it forward. And anything else that was like blocking your way to that, as now the energy is now kind of pushed it out of the way. So the last week of September, this seems to have been happening. Like you're just gotten to this place where it's like, yep, I don't need some of this. I'm not going to be in this thought process anymore. I'm going to like start thinking like how I need to be thinking, which is inspired. Like just what inspires me? Which way do I want to go with this? How do I want to work? What do I want in love? Like, so then as you're coming into the beginning of October, this first week of October, this partnership comes in. Now, this card, and the fact that they're all cups too, this could be, it's something like a divine coupling, but it's also like a soulmate. Like this is like really, really beautiful energy here for love, romance, relationships. This could be a marriage that you're already involved in and it's seeing itself in a different way, in another level. This is like a lot of love coming through. A lot of love and emotional stability and, you know, just something like really, really beautiful. And I'm really reading this as a love reading. And sometimes I'll do that. Like when I read, I try to like relate it to everything so you can connect it in. If this is about work, it could be just about a partnership in work, starting to trend in a different way, or going into partnerships at work to help you, and it will end up like, you know, coming into a better place by mid-October. But this one really feels like a love reading to me. So, but we'll clarify everything and see. All right, so sitting in the middle of the deck here, the reading, is the Page of Wands. Now, this is a new, fresh energy. And again, it's like this page, it's like the Page of Wands is like, here's the information, here's my inspiration, and here's the Knight going, all right, I'm going to pull that forward for you now. So like these energies here are like really, really working together. Again, and then this Nine of Wands comes up saying, you know what? I did all the work. All the obstacles are behind me. I'm going to move this forward. He's a little beaten and battered, but he's also ready to like really bring this wand forward. Everything here is taking that inspire, whatever that is, that's inspiring you. If it's a person in love, if it's something in your career, if it's something just creative that you want to work on, whatever that thing is that's kind of giving you pleasure, it's saying this is all movement forward into it. All movement forward into it, so much so that you end up here with this Wheel of Fortune going into mid-October, because it's like it's already there. It's already, and the Wheel of Fortune is like a divine message. It's a divine, like, it's like this is how it's supposed to be going. So the Wheel of Fortune is actually like a really beautiful card because it's really, and it looks like the second chakra. So, and your second chakra is your place of creativity. And this is creativity. It could also be sexual energy. So yeah, it's like, it's just in that place. And the Empress here being underneath this, I was like, you know, the Empress is sometimes pregnant. So this energy is very nurturing, very like motherly, like very grounded, and just like in this place, a very sure-footed, actually. So that whatever this inspiration is that's blooming, or whatever this love is that's blooming, it's going to come in and be like in a really stable place. There's just like a lot of love, and your emotions will balance out. This is emotional balance here. Male and female, yin and yang, emotional balance. So this is like a really, really interesting reading because it's going actually from your soul, your inspiration, that those deeper chakras, those rooted chakras, those second chakras, the third, and bringing this out in like just love. Like, so like whatever this idea is to bring it out into love. So really, really cool energy here. All right, let's move on to the clarification. Our chakra clarification. Okay, so on our first row here on this Knight of Swords, we have the Seven of Swords. On the 10 of Swords, we have the 5 of Coins, which has been coming up for everybody. And the Knight of Wands, we have the Queen of Cups. Again, repeated energy here. We have the Knight of Cups coming in. And this is also the Queen of Cups here. These are like these higher energies now that are coming through. So this is like a third eye experience, trusting your intuition. So what's going on here is that like this Seven of Swords is kind of like just, you know, kind of gathering up what you need, gathering up the pieces that are important to move yourself forward in this energy. And this is also, you know, like a crown chakra card. So this is like listening to spirit about how you want to move this forward, or what you want to move out, because it's sitting on that Knight of Swords. So which swords do you want to move out of here? Which thought processes do you want to move out of here? Which things that are going on that are not serving you do you want to move out of here? Just like to take the ones that will bring you the most pleasure, bring the ones that are like giving you the most peace. And you do have that moon sitting there behind her, where she's also kind of like, there could be mystery to this. There could be a little bit of back and forth before you actually figure that out. And, you know, and you're kind of probably in this energy right now. So like before it ends, and then, you know, you have this 5 of Coins that comes in that's almost saying the same thing. It's like, what practicalities do you now need to think about? Like what these could be almost like little obstacles or things going on, but it's change. But it's changed in your practical life for the better. Because then on this Knight of Wands, you have this Queen of Cups, which is like very intuitive energy. Like, bring this idea forward and trust your intuition, because your thought processes don't really, you don't need your left brain in this, you need your right brain in this. And right brain is always more creative and more inspired and gentler. And, you know, when we talk about right brain stuff, it's always a little bit more like that part of yourself when you're kind of like in the zone and just like, you know, that's like meditation. That's like logical brain is when you're trying to like figure out math stuff or your bills or your, you know, how can I make this work, or logical thinking. And, you know, it's very critical thinking. where when you go in through your intuition, and when it's like your sense of love, self-love, and your sense of love for others coming in with your intuition, and what can that offer out? What can that be that I can bring out to the world that brings pleasure to me as well, that will bring pleasure to others? So this is really, really, really nice energy coming in here. It's calling for change, but it's not a change that's so extreme, like kind of that transition that you just went through. It's not like that. This is like a different kind of change. This is a more like changing yourself to get into a better space for creativity moving forward. For what inspires you in life, and if that's love. The Queen of Cups is bringing forth a cup of love. That's basically what that is. But I'm going to take this card in a minute. So let's go here. All right. So on the Three of Swords, we have the Three of Swords sitting on the Two of Cups. So that is really interesting energy right there. And I'm going to pull this one because then the Princess of Coins is sitting on the Knight of Wands. What is going on here, Capricorn? Like, now you just switched gears in the middle of October. You had this beautiful, like, love energy coming in, and now it went like, something comes in that sways you in a different direction. Hold on, hold on. Let's see what this is. And then this Queen of Swords comes back in. All right. You kind of get back into this place of that, like I was saying, like how you were in this intuitive thinking and you're starting to get in this creative place, and that's coming forward. Well, then you turn around and you go, no, I have to be more logical about this. And this new kind of logical, practical energy comes in, and it may shake things up a little bit. Like, if this is a love connection, it makes it there's a lot of like words and things that are going to get past that. It's going to, like, I think what this actually means is that you're going to start second guessing yourself. If this is a love relationship, this is like, I can't trust this. I can't trust this. It's not going to work out. I got to get back to my logical self again. I can't, like, this is very much a second guessing of yourself. So instead of following your intuition, which both these queens are trying to be, there's a lot of queen energy here. So, you know, the queens can be very sure-footed. Queens can be like, you know, you have two, like, you have a Queen of Cups. You have two Queen of Cups, actually. And you have a Queen of Swords. So one is the Swords one. She's very much about clarity and thought and putting her foot down and cutting out what doesn't matter. She is not gonna, like, she's not taking any shit, you know what I mean? Like, she's just like, she's like, nope, no way. Where the Queen of Cups is more accepting of herself, of others, of being more emotional about the whole thing. And this is exactly what I was saying. It's like this yin and yang of thought. Either being in this place of logical right, left brain, right and left brain. The logical left, and then the right brain, which is a little bit more kind and gentler and loving. And so yeah, this is looking like you're taking this energy that you're getting into, and all of a sudden, boom, you're scared. You get scared. Something about this really throws you, and I think this is about a protection of the heart. If something's giving me pleasure, it must not be right. Oh yeah, and I'm really feeling that. That just came in and went like, ooh, like took my breath away a little bit. So this is very much like heart energy. Working on your past relationships and what brings on this fear. What is bringing on a fear of you being loved by somebody else? By, like, this is like a great relationship here, a very stable relationship. But if something's going on that is like, all of a sudden you get into your head and you're like, nope, can't trust it. Can't trust it. It's not going to work. I better get out of this before it's too late, before I get hurt again, before something happens. So you're really, really in that space. But Spirit is actually then brings in this, you know, this beautiful Wheel of Fortune where it's like, let this ride a little bit. Like, you got to let this ride a little bit, because the energy that it ends up in is beautiful. It's like a beautiful couple. Or this is like, you know, that if we have this right and left brain thing going on for work or for whatever, it comes together. It comes together. They come to work together. So you gotta give this like a little bit of a chance. I'm going to clarify. Look at that. The Star card came through. All right. So the first thing that popped out is the Star card. And there's that heart energy right there. You know, on that Wheel of Fortune, saying like, yeah, just like give it a minute. Give it a minute, because you're going to be able to come out of this feeling well. Her cup in this Star card is overflowing. There's her cup of love is overflowing. And this is an outpouring from her, meaning it's coming out of, it's going out to the universe from her, not we're pulling it into ourselves. So the Capricorn, this is like taking all your inspiration and all the things that you've been working on, or all your feelings of love or affection for somebody, if it's a new relationship, or even if it's an old relationship or a marriage, and taking that and giving it that outpouring of love. It's like there's all this thing going on about balance here, about this yin and yang energy. So yes, very much a like a back and forth of right and left brain, of yin and yang, of male and female energies. That's all going on here. And this is saying, if you could like bring that in, get that balance for yourself, and then it comes out as love to others. Like, what better way can it go? And like, look, and then this Ace of Cups comes in, which is that gift. She's giving that gift to the universe, literally. I'm not sitting here on this King of Cups. Like, it's very stable. It's very emotionally grounded. And I think this is what has to, like, you know, bringing these two parts of self together, bringing these two parts of mind and versus, you know, left brain, right brain together, to get to your heart, your true heart space, and trust that heart space is going to be able to give out what it needs to give out. Whatever you're bringing in is good. There's a lot of good in this. Last card here, the Hangman. What did I just say? You have to sit down and give this some thought. You have to sit down and go like, what emotionally do I have to work on? And this is definitely this heart chakra. To bring in that heart chakra, and we're also looking at your intuition. So make sure that you're working with your intuition as well. A lot of meditation here, a lot of intuition. A great way to work on your intuition is using your senses for stuff. So your sense of smell, taste, you know, it's that kind of energy that helps your intuition grow, that helps your intuition become more powerful. All the senses, think of your senses. So touching things, and if this is a relationship like sex, that's a great way to actually raise up your intuition, because you're grounding in and you're bringing up Kundalini energy, which is really going to help that. So yeah, let's see what Gaia has to say. This is actually like a really, really, this has so much insight to it. And I'm sure I'm like missing more pieces of it, but yeah, just this like this balancing out of that. It's okay to, you know, take this time to go back and forth in the thought process, but don't sabotage yourself in the thought process. Like just let it go through. Trust your heart. Trust that people are trying to love you, that you need to open up and let them love you, because now you need to extend that out as well. So Spirit is calling for you to do something, take an inspired action and send it out to others, but you can't do that if you can't accept it in. So you got to first be able to bring it in. It's funny, I'm wearing green today too, so that's funny with the heart connection. All right, so Nightwind, facing fear, subconscious release, and healing. I don't make this up, you guys. I swear to God, I like shuffle the cards, like, yeah. So this is just saying, like, this is a facing of a fear. So whatever happens, like second week of October, that brings some kind of doubt to you, that you're like, I can't do this. This is not going to work. This person I can't trust, or this, like, take a minute and step back and kind of work with that energy a little bit. Like, why am I thinking this? What have they actually done, if anything, that made me go here? And this is just a fear. This is just a fear, and it's not actually. It needs to be healed. Okay. Second card. Healing. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Reconnecting with your true nature. And look at that big heart in the background. Just like, again, shining out. It's coming out of the tree and shining out. That's awesome. So yeah, so Capricorn, wow, that is some amazing energy to be in. Please connect with your heart, and you know, this is a great energy. This is a great way to just get yourself really balanced and set up for the future. So you know, this is a really great reading. So take care.